Yeah, you know, I'm a bit poorly at the moment. I've got one of my many ailments.
Simon's ailments, like
Trolley bollock is what I get when I push a trolley around the supermarket. I get ache in my right bollock. Does anyone else get that?
just your right.
What's this it does?
What's this he does?
Does anyone else suffer with World Cup groin strain? Anyone ever had World Cup groin strain? No, it's not private. It's when you're watching England
We'll be on the next album.
and they're just about to score and you go... and you pull something down there. What's we have a new one, Kim? I've got a new one. Because if I wear wet swimming trunks, I'll get... Cosy guts is called. When I come out of the sea and I've got wet swimming trunks on because they don't dry very
Right up
quickly.
your arse?
No, I get a poorly little tummy because the wetness against it.
Oh, don't laugh.
So what I do is I take 2 sets of swimming trunks and change when I come out to sea into the dry ones, and then when I go back in, put the wet ones on again, thus avoiding cosy guts. Yeah, because this is scientific discovery. It needs to get I'll tell you another one of my albums later, but we probably want to do a song. I needed to rest my throat, that's why I played for time. This isn't a Bobby Womack song. Everybody claims they want the best things out of life. But not everyone can cope with all the trouble and the strife. This particular fellow walks around all day just singing.
Minimalist graffiti, that's all the rage these days. You get thin trees and you just use a little bit of spray paint so you can get more done. It's rather effective as well. Go on here. We used to be the only band on here, right? This wasn't a band island, you know. And then they started putting rehearsal studios and recording studios on here with so-called proper bands, and it sort of annoyed us, you know. We were like, no, this is our island. We're the only band that should be making music on here. You know, bands that sound like everyone else. We didn't. We were always different. For whatever reason. Obviously we tried to sound like people we liked early on, not everyone does. Then you find your own voice and sound.
We're only doing 2 gigs to promote this album. One was in Hampton and one was in Bedford, the 2 towns we chose above all the other possible towns that there are.
Is your name Brian McDermott? Bedford and Hampton got a lot in common.
We chose Bedford and Hampton.
Yep, the only 2 towns will take us.
Exactly.
Richmond! Viva!
Thanks for being so patient, and we love you all. What's the next one, Wiz?
Wounded.
Hey!
Sarcastic and elastic. That sandwich looks real good. Looks better than the sausages that me and your mum had. Why have you relocated it to a BAP?
Break went solid.
This is where all the magic happens. Banjos, it's all in here. Guitar that never stays in tune. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to move all this stuff out. That's what we need. My selection of decrepit amps. None work properly. They've all been borrowed and not given back and stuff.
What's this flag here?
Oh, that was our old backdrop when we were last party. We made it ourselves, as you could probably tell. Yeah, that last party died for your sins. Worship it. I think we only ever used it once at the Ulu in London when we played with Kitchens of Distinction and the wonderful Franklin Waters. But we couldn't stick it at the back because it was too small and no one would see it. We stuck it underneath, so it was a front drop, really. Which doesn't sound quite right, does it? But yeah, this is where we rehearse when we have to. That's all the folders of songs. There's a new one. Well, not a new one, but After All He's Still Your Father. That's one track I've been working on for a few years. More down here. A few lost albums in all that lot. Time moves too quickly and you can't get it all done. Yeah. I think I've taken the guitars down already. This amp isn't very good either, the one I use. I need to get a decent one, a better one.
It's Garrick's lawn. David Garrick was an actor a long time ago. It's like the Robert De Niro of his day. And he built this temple to Shakespeare up here. We used to come here for days out when we were little. My nan and my auntie would bring us down here. Whole day down here. Doesn't seem possible, does it? And we found a head in the river there once, in a plastic bag. It could have been a cabbage, but it looked like a head that had gone all mouldy. We didn't look too closely because we were scared, we were only little. And we found a gun in the river up there, which we gave to Ron Biggs, who lived on the corner. And that boat over there, if you can see through this bush, that's Dave Gilmour's recording studio. From Dave Gilmour from Pink Floyd, you might have heard of him. And he's let fucking Cooler Shaker record on there, but will he let us go on there? See? We're the local band. We're the history of Hampton. He gets all the fucking good recording equipment, wasted on no opus like Cooler Shaker. What are you going to do?
It's a track off our new album, which we've got copies of tonight.
How much?
$9.50, but an extra 50p, so it's free again. Just a tenner.
Yeah, one off Lee.
Well, we were practicing one night, and because all the boat builders would be working on it, particularly in the summer, in the evening, and we'd be practicing in the summer in the evening, and we used to be really loud. That's why I'm a bit mutton these days. And this bloke just walked in, and he said, we'd all stopped playing and looked at him. He just stood there and he went, "You call this music? This is a bloody cacophony." And that's 20 years later, that's where we took the title for our compilation of all the last party stuff we didn't release, or singles and stuff we didn't release. Cacophony on Port Hampton. So that man gave us that title, so thanks to that wanker for that.
Rock! You guys rock! We always wanted to be a proper band. Cabaret band. Is that what sort of cabaret? It's sort of cabaret, isn't it? Cabaret heavy metal. Queen kind of territory, that. Guess who's playing Freddie Mercury? Sacha Baron Cohen. I think you do a wonderful job. He looks just like him, doesn't he?
All I Am is the songs and the. I was saying it to Kim the other day that I'm having trouble remembering a lot of things. Now I'm a bit older. People's names, and I can't recall things quickly anymore. Because, but the only thing I can do is remember the words I'm thinking of for my new songs. I could do that.
Where do you write your songs?
So I said to Kim, that's where my mental energy is, staying with that. So if I muck up elsewhere, don't blame me. It's all going into the art. I write them everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere.
as they turn against me. I'll be strong while my ego bleeds. My mind's still governed by the shifting season. I did all the right thing.
So for me, it's all there for someone else to discover. So a lot of people have heard us, like us, or hate us, or whatever, but it's like it's still there for people to discover. It's like when I was younger, the first band I ever saw live was Sparks, one of the best bands there's ever been. You might not have even heard of them, but I bought their album, Kimono My House, and Propaganda, the one after that. Then I stopped buying their albums. Now they've got up to about 20 odd albums now, which I'm just starting to get now. And I don't know why I stopped buying their albums, because they were brilliant, best band. I still love them. So that's hopefully that's what people can do with us.
Yeah.
Find us when we're dead and go, cool, these were good. Why didn't no one like them when they were alive?
Is everyone up for this? Tim, are you up for this? We're doing
I'm in here.
Stage invasion.
I'm here. I should be in the lead.
You up for this? Stage invasion.
I've seen them.
It was incredible, wasn't it?
Really good gig, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was good fun being on stage too.
Yeah.
Some will complain, while others give thanks. Some people are born, they should have been wings. pleasure. Oh, Jekyll and Hyde. All men are insane. All women are right. Cold Seaman Rain.
I never felt privileged, only lumber. I thought I could waltz through life unencumbered, but I was wrong. He was wrong. I was blind, so blind. Don't let the wounded fall behind. They're surrounding the house, come to kick down your door. They don't need a majority. They don't even need to be sure. God, they're strong. They're so strong. Bad design. Good design. Don't let the wounded fall behind. You're not the first.
Simon Rivers is a poet. There are plenty of others who success-wise could really swap positions with him, most notably the overblown Burke Van Morrison.
There you go.